This is essentially a memo to the next president. That's what this commission's putting together. What are the signal ideas that can form the basis of a sensible program for the next 5 to 10 years for the nation, for the private sector, for our citizens and consumers as well?
I think it's particularly appropriate for the Commission to be meeting at Berkeley because of Berkeley's longstanding commitment both to basic research and to public policy, and to research in the public interest through public policy.
As a center, we definitely believe that short-term cybersecurity is extremely important, but we also believe that technology, that society, that the economy, that politics will change dramatically in the next 5 to 10 years. And so what cybersecurity means in our society will change as well, and that we need to prepare for those eventualities.
I think the Commission's going to look a lot about how do you change people's behavior to get them to stay safe online? What can companies do to protect themselves and their users? And what can government do to protect all of its citizens?
Is it easier to fix the humans, or is it easier to fix the technology to conform to human behavior?
In those cases where we can't change the behavior to deposit it, then we need to build safety nets into our platform that limit the damage.
How do you think about these security challenges in the future? And how do you think we as the government, private sector, citizens and consumers can best meet those challenges?
Around digital, I feel that we're still waiting for a major disaster before we take adequate measures, and I think we have to be proactive.
We owe a report to the President on December 1st of this year, and the way that we're targeting this report is for it to be a combination of short-term actions as well as long-term ambitious proposal, all addressing the security of the digital economy and how to enable innovation in that digital economy.
Whether it's nutritional disclosures, tobacco companies, or even mortgages, require a statement of the risks attendant to entering into the agreement that's understandable by the average consumer that they have to read and accept before they take advantage of that product. I wonder if you think that this is something that technology companies should adopt as well.
That situational help where we tell people, hey, something wrong has happened, but don't freak out. There are things you can do is more important than like a warning label up front.
Cybersecurity is becoming such an important thing because of the spread of the digital economy that I think the President felt that if he's able to say, here are 6-7 things that should be starting points for the new administration: the Internet of Things, the cloud, how to provide security for small businesses, how to tackle the human behavior angle of cybersecurity. These topics are going to be front and center.
NATO's recent declaration about cyber being an operational domain presupposes that everybody has the same definition of what we're going to do in that. And that in and of itself is not true.
We're not investing to solve today's problem. We're investing to solve problems that we project out 5 to 10 years from now.
Cybersecurity is now approaching the point where it is probably the most profound psychosocial economic impact issue of the next decade. What we've tried to do is to get some insight in a disciplined way into what we believe the cybersecurity landscape will look like and what cybersecurity professionals will need to deal with going out to that longer-term trajectory.
There's just great enthusiasm for more partnerships, more interdisciplinary work, more engagement and excitement in this area. It seems like there's a lot still to be done.